Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today let's have a look at this 2000 GMC Yukon Denali. This, of course, is kind of the obscure Yukon Denali, being that it was only made from 1999 to 2000 for the first generation. And of course, a big thanks goes out to Andrews Truck and Auto in Imperial, Missouri for allowing me to film it. You can check out his information in the description below. This Denali is finished in a maroon exterior with a gray leather interior. As well as the seats are powered and heated. The door panel is pretty simple. Of course, this thing has every option since this is the Denali edition. Chrome door handle with your manual lock, and your power windows, locks, and mirrors down below. And so let's take the key, which does have a fob. And let's fire it up. Fires right up with 213,063 miles on it. And so let's shut the door and check out the rest of the interior. On the left side of the steering wheel over here, you do have a vent, as well as your automatic headlight controls down below. Wipers on the left stalk here. It's got this pretty neat 4-spoke steering wheel with a GMC logo in the middle, as well as an airbag and horn. Gauges are simply laid out. You have your tachometer on the left, speedometer in the middle, and your fuel gauge, battery, oil pressure, as well as temperature on the right. Right next to the 4-speed automatic shifter that does feature overdrive, you have your factory Bose radio. Sounds pretty good. Pretty simple, basic GM stuff. And to the left of that, you have your rear windshield wiper, rear hatch release, as well as your fog lights. To the right of that, you have your climate control, as well as rear defrost. Very simple to operate. 6 CD changer down below, and your 4-wheel drive switches right here. Ashtray and ladder down below. This nice little cubby hole here that's finished off in wood, as well as cup holders back behind. And if that isn't enough for you, you do have 2 cup holders here as well. Locking center console. Has a little bit of space in it, as well as your 6 CD changer down below. Up top, you do have an automatically dimming rearview mirror with a temperature, rear AC and heat controls, some lights, garage link, and your OnStar controls, as well as sunglass storage. And so let's shut it off and check out the outside. The GMC Yukon and Chevrolet Tahoe names were first introduced for the 1992 model year as sort of a shorter wheelbase version of the GMC as well as Chevy Suburbans. Of course, while the 2-door versions were still called the Jimmy and the Blazer, up until 1994. The Yukon Denali was first introduced for the 1999 model year, along with the Cadillac Escalade, which shared the same front end, which of course was the main difference between the regular Yukon and the Denali. Oddly enough, though, the first generation of the Denali actually lasted from 1999 to 2000, which I actually just learned with this one. And the thing is that the newer round body style Yukon came out in 2000 and was being sold in 2000, so the Denali was still based on the old version, which is strange. The Denali actually features a few exterior standard options as well, such as the painted running boards, as well as the chrome 16-inch wheels on P265/70 R16 tires. Some other standard features include a square exhaust tip coming out of the right side, as well as the body-colored and heated mirrors. And for lighting, it was basically the same as the regular Tahoe as well as Suburban on the back. But on the front, it has this really strange single headlight that looks much more modern than the very square ones you would find on a normal Yukon. As well as it does feature daytime running lights. And so let's open the hood. The later square-style Yukons, including the Denali, featured the 5.7-liter Vortec V8 engine, which ran 255 horsepower and 335 foot-pounds of torque. And they also feature a 4L60E 4-speed automatic transmission. And let's check out the passenger side. Pretty much the same nice door panel on this side. And when you get in, you have the airbag cover in front of you, as well as a little glove box here. And we'll check out the back, where it does have pockets in the back of the front seats, rear air control, as well as vents up here, as well as there are radio controls and heated seats in the back. It's pretty fancy. As I mentioned, to get in the back, you can either open the rear hatch here, which I'll go ahead and do, or you can go ahead and just use the handle in the back. And when the glass is open, you just have a nice smaller area to put stuff in, instead of course having to open up the gigantic rear hatch. Sadly, this Denali doesn't feature the third row, but does feature a lot of space back here for whatever you need. As well as you can put a privacy protector in, which is nice. Speakers, as well as a power outlet. So thank you all for watching this video of the 2000 GMC Yukon Denali. Be sure to check out Andrew's info in the description below. And I am out of here. See ya.